Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nataya, and this is Aesthetics, where I talk about topics that I care about and you should care about too if you choose. So today we're doing a chit chat. Get ready with me as I get ready for my graduation ceremony. I graduated last year with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and we didn't have a college graduation ceremony because of COVID. So originally I was gonna do this while I did my hair yesterday, but it's very difficult for me to do my hair and talk at the same time, like having to do all these parts and stuff. That was a no. So we're gonna be doing my makeup instead. I did everything else, did my nails, okay, press-ons, okay. Now I'm about to do my makeup. It's day of, and I'll be looking over here because the mirror's over here. And then my cap, I decorated my cap. It says my ancestors' wildest dreams, America's worst nightmare. And the last part, America's worst nightmare, is a quote from one of Tupac's songs called Words of Wisdom. It's an old song. It's off his debut album, Tupacalypse Now. And I actually have a blog post of me breaking down that song, and I'll link that in the description box if you're interested in reading it. But today we're talking about anti-black preferences, black women and anti-black hair preferences. So I came up with the idea to talk about this topic because of a YouTuber named Candid Kinks. She recently made a YouTube video talking about this Twitter thread where black women were talking about how box braids aren't a birthday hairstyle. This Twitter thread was saying that box braids aren't a birthday hairstyle, but more so like a straight weave, a sew-in, or straightening your hair is more appropriate for your birthday because you're trying to give, baddie vibes on your birthday. But box braids are good, for other less, casual occasions. So I just want to add to the conversation and give my thoughts on what I thought about this topic. Now, if you watched my Why I Used to Hate My 4C Hair video, which is a video I did a while ago, it's an older video, but if you watch that video, you'll understand where my opinions are coming from that I'm about to say. So I believe that this mindset that us black women have that, birthday or box braids is not a birthday hairstyle, is anti-black. In my opinion, it's anti-black because just like growing up with any other special occasion, if we were going to prom, if we were having picture day, if we were going anywhere special, we would always want to straighten our hair. And it's like, why do we feel like we need to straighten our hair for these occasions as if our natural hair isn't enough? And I used to have this mindset as well growing up. For almost every picture day, get my hair straightened. Every school dance, prom, I had a weave. And in my story time, I talk about I wore that weave for prom, that straight sew-in, because I didn't feel confident with my natural hair. and I didn't think it was appropriate for prom. I want to serve looks. But it's like, who said we can't serve looks with our natural hair, with box braids, with twists, And I really had to change my mindset and start loving my hair more, because I was not loving my hair at all. I was letting it be damaged, wearing them sew-ins and straightening it, getting it heat damage and all of that. But it's like, I think that Black women, if we are going to say things along those lines of, oh, box braids aren't a birthday hairstyle, or they're not appropriate, like they're not good enough, I feel like essentially we're saying the same things that these businesses and companies say when we walk in with box braids for a job interview, or when we walk in with box braids for our job in general, just to come to work. And they're like, oh, your hair is unprofessional. Or like even little Black girls who are in school getting suspended because of their hair. I feel like y'all are essentially saying the same thing if you're saying box braids isn't a birthday hairstyle because it isn't, professional enough. It isn't good enough. So we can't be out here advocating for equality when it comes to hair and hair discrimination in the workplace and at schools, when at the same time we discriminate every day for different occasions, and we decide what's professional or not when it comes to a birthday, or when it comes to a prom, or when it comes to a wedding. And I don't really understand, or maybe I do understand where it comes from, but I don't understand where it comes from. I understand that like European beauty standards has caused us to think that, our hair isn't good enough in its natural state, or wearing natural hairstyles like braids and twists aren't good enough to wear out for special occasions. But in reality, it is. And I had to learn that. And that's why, excuse me, and that's why this year for my graduation, I chose to do a natural hairstyle, and I didn't choose to straighten my hair. And plus, I haven't straightened my hair in years. So I chose to do this hairstyle, which y'all will see a little bit more up close later, but it's just flat twists that I did, and then I added some crochet hair that mimics the texture of my real hair to add a ponytail. So, 4 years ago or 5 years ago, for my high school graduation, I would have said that this was not an appropriate hairstyle because of how like natural the textures are in this hairstyle, and how it's my natural hair. Half of it is, at least. But now my mindset has completely changed, and I know that I'm still look like a baddie on my graduation day with this hairstyle. And I really want Black women to sit back and think about, because I have noticed more recently, or like the last few years, even though there has been like this natural hair movement, more Black women going natural, embracing their natural curls, I also see a lot of embracing like wigs, weaves, straight weaves, European curly looking weaves. I've seen a lot of embracing of that, especially on Instagram. I see it a lot on my explore page with Black women, gluing down their wigs, different short videos of that. I see that all the time, different color wigs, all of that stuff. So if you're a Black woman watching this and you don't wear your natural hair, but you like to wear straight wigs all the time, and that's what you choose to do, like you choose to like never wear your natural hair, I just want to know, like, why do you choose to do that? And you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to judge anyone, but it's like I want us to do a little bit of self-reflection, because I had to do some self-reflection when I realized that I wanted to have straight hair for prom and for these special occasions, or that I wanted to have a weave, a sew-in for prom. I had to realize where these mindsets were coming from. So I want y'all to do a little bit of self-reflection on that. Because I have seen like some black women who like refuse to wear their natural hair. And I just want to know like where that comes from. You know, I understand that like wearing protective styles and weaves and extensions, it is very convenient, like, for us black women. And we don't have to touch our hair, we don't have to do anything. It's very convenient for us. So I understand, but like, I'm asking a serious question, like, why do you choose to do that? And does it stem from anti-blackness, or does it stem from self-hate of your hair? That's what I want to know. Because I don't think that we should hate our hair at all. It's a difference when you're just, you know, doing it because, oh, it's convenient. But then at the same time, that's another conversation. Like, just weaves in general, how it's convenient for us and how we don't wear our natural hair at all. Like, that's something to think about too. Like, how convenient is it that you don't want to wear your natural hair at all, like 365 days in the year? So the rest of this video is going to be a voiceover, just saying my final thoughts on the topic. It was really hard for me to do my makeup and talk at the same time, so I was like, I gotta pause because I was going a little bit too slow. So enjoy this fast forward of me doing my makeup. But basically, I was just saying that black women, yeah, we can do whatever we want with our hair. It's our business. You know, ain't nobody else's business what we do with our hair. But at the same time, I think we really do need to do some self-reflection if we really do prefer to straighten our hair all the time and never wear our natural curls. If we always want to wear a straight wig, if we never want to post like on social media with our natural hair because we feel self-conscious about it, and we only post when we have like you know, a hairstyle and a weave, box braids, whatever. It's, even though it's convenient for us to wear our natural hair, I mean to wear, you know, weaves and all of that and box braids, whatever, we do really need to sit with that and think about like why we do it. On the surface, it may be like, oh, it's convenient, but no, we need to dig a little deeper inside ourselves and be like, why do I actually not like posting my natural hair on social media or my natural curls? Why don't I like wear my natural hair at all, and I only choose to wear weaves and wigs? And why do I only choose to wear straight hair on my birthday or when it's a special occasion? I feel like I need to get my hair straightened. So I really want us to sit here and think about that for ourselves. I had to think about it a lot, and I still do think about it a lot when I make my decisions for my hair and what I'm going to do and how often I wear my natural hair and things like that. That doesn't mean that, you know, black women can't wear weaves or wigs at all, straight weaves and all of that, because best believe you might see me pop up with a straight weave one of these days too. I just don't wear it as often as I used to because I know how I used to do it, do those straight weaves, because of self-hate and anti-blackness. So that's just some food for thought, and that is my opinion on this topic. And of course, I am always open to discussion. I'm not here to judge anybody based on what they do with their hair or how they feel about their hair, etc., etc. So I'm going to insert some pictures from graduation, and I didn't really get a picture of the final makeup look. I will try to insert like a little close-up of the makeup, but yeah, this is a really simple makeup routine for me. So enjoy my graduation pictures, and thank y'all for watching this video.